Okay guys, here we are for round 3. Definitely not keeping this hand here. Let's have a look and see what we're up against. Looks like zombie pod. Or just old school blue-black zombies. And the turn 1 cage is exactly what we want to be seeing here. It's one of our best tools against the zombie matchup. This way his messenger is going to be much less of a threat. If he does have pod, it won't do anything. So definitely in a pretty good place right now. Here I think we just want to lead out with Gather. We could drop Mortar Pod here, just in case we like draw Champion next turn potentially. Because I don't think we're really attacking with Gather just yet. Maybe we can just trade for Ghoul, but I'm actually just going to play Gather. I think I'm just going to play Mortar Pod here actually. This way if he plays, you know, his 1 toughness guy, we have the, like the Gravecrawler, we have that preventing him from doing so. And to be fair, we're not racing with Gather, but I think this way we get, you know, a couple extra draws to be able to pull up a champion to get a little bit more value. And Blade Splicer is definitely what we want to see here against Messenger. And very happy we have our Mortar Pod in play for the Blood Artist. Yeah, definitely not allowing that for Double Artist. So at this point, I think what we want to do here is we just want to drop a second Mortar Pod and then use that to whiff his Golem, kill the Blade Splicer. We could just like equip Mortar Pod onto our Golem. And I think we want to drop Collar here also. Yeah. So I think the play is dropping Collar and then we really want to actually just go ahead and drop a second Mortar Pod here. Just in case he has removal for our Golem. We really don't want a golem trade here. I mean, I guess we can trade like messenger for golem. I think is probably our plan. Because he's going to mortar pot our blade splicer. We're going to block the golem. Use the mortar pot to take out his blade splicer. Trade golem for messenger. Take 2, go to 12. Yeah, I think that's the plan. This way we force his mortar pot on the splicer. Okay, so at this point, no choice but to drop gather here. I mean, I suppose we could wait until we get a little bit lower, but we really don't want to wait. Question is, do we drop the other collar? I'm not sure that we do, because next turn we're just going to be equipping mortar pods and a collar. So I think we hang on to the other collar. Because if we drop Puresteel, we want to be able to get the draw off it, and there's no reason. We don't have mana to really abuse double collar at this point. We want to have the mortar pod. So I think here we just take 5. So now he's going to like mortar pod up his ghoul, or probably the blood artist, which is unfortunate. So I guess we equip human with mortar pod, he responds by killing it. Lose 2, equip the other human, then kill the blood artist on his turn. That's going to be close. Don't have enough mana to get fancy with our collar, unfortunately. If he allows the equip, then we just go ahead and equip collar to get the extra creature. Don't think he will, though. Guess if he has the removal also, yuck. So now I guess we make him sacrifice his ghoul. Does that just kill us? Let's see. So if we equip, he responds. Go to 6. His turn 3. Not quite. Okay. Alright, so now we drop to 6. And then, actually, let's see, go down to 3, 2, go to 1, basically. I think we're pretty much just dead here, unfortunately. Yep. Alright, so up against the zombie pod, we definitely want to bring in Grafdigger's Cage. Life Staff is a must. Feast and Famine. And Oblivion Ring and Purge. So the question is, do we bring in Gut Shot for his Blood Artist? I don't think so, because the damage that we're taking for a Gut Shot is actually probably not worth it, considering how much of a life race it's really going to be. So I think let's see, what do we cut? Angel, Hero is good. Gather is kind of underwhelming. It's good if we combo, but I don't think we're going to be pressing super hard for the combo. I think we want to be going for Cage, ideally. I think we can... He doesn't really have any artifact removal, so I think kind of with that in mind, we can probably shave down to just one collar here. Question is, I think we do want the 4 Mortar Pod for the Blood Artist. So any other card we want to take out or bring in here. I suppose we could bring like Ratchet Bomb, but that doesn't really help us too much. Yeah, I think that I want to have it kind of set up like this. Okay, on the play, hand looks just fine. So hopefully we can connect with Puresteel long enough to get some card draw. And he's down to 5, so we will see. Definitely not blocking. So what's his play? Probably maybe like double Ghoul, or like Gravecaller into Ghoul. Like ideally, I think next turn we want to go land, Paladin, double draw off the Life Staff. Ideally, failing that, I think we're just going to go ahead and... Okay. We could also just go ahead and drop Blade Splicer here to block the Highborn Ghoul. Honestly, I mean, it puts... We don't have quite as much draw, but it also shuts down some of his attack, and in addition, it also puts a lot more threats on the board there for us. I think we're okay actually just dropping Splicer here. So now we're just bashing. I don't think we want to trade Puresteel for Highborn Ghoul, though. Not yet. So he's going to probably copy our Blade Splicer. Yep. Which is certainly annoying, but okay. I think we just go Puresteel into Life Staff here. Try to get as much advantage as we possibly can. So now we could potentially even go for the combo. Or just have like Restoration Angel backup. We still need the Mortar Pod, but I think with the draws, you potentially could draw into it. So I think here we just... I don't know if we want to keep the pressure on with Champion. So he probably just like double blocks with these two. I think that's honestly fine though, because then we have our Golem free. I think we just attack with Champion and see what he does. It's like we're happy to trade, I think, any of those two for champion. I think now he probably drops like Diagraph Captain. He'll need removal though for our Golem. Luckily he can't go for the Throated. Because he's just going to copy Blade Splicer again. Alright. We can play that game too. But we can play it better. I think here we just actually just go ahead and drop Champion. Do we drop Champion or do we drop Trinket Mage? So if we get Trinket Mage, we can go ahead and get Metalcraft, pick up the Collar for the combo, and then actually have... I think we actually just drop Hero there. So Hero is so much threat. And now, I mean, we can push with Golem, but I think it's better to just hold off at this point, and then make a big push next turn. Because this way we attack with, if we attack with Champion, and then, or if we attack with Pure Blade Hold, then he's going to want to, like, either single or double block it with the Golems. Then we just Angel it out of harm's way. Well, honestly, this is such a huge stall build-up. I think it might be better to just go ahead and Angel end of turn on one of our Blade Splicers. Kind of like that play. We could also just go ahead and put Life Staff on the Golem. Actually, we Life Staff the Golem, bash in, trade for a Golem of his. Then when he attacks with his Highborn Ghouls, we get the free kill off the Restoration Angel. That's, I think, the play. And then we get some life in the exchange, which I'm fine with. And now we even have him dead on the table with Restoration Angel. Yeah. Unless he has removal for Angel, that should be game. And then we just drop double hero for backup, just in case. Yeah. So he's not quite just dead. Well, let's see. So if we bring everybody in. Let's see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers. Even one guy gets through, so if we equip the Angel, everybody swings in. I think we push on Angel here. Then everybody swings in. If even 1 point comes through, we're making 2 extra guys. Yeah, he has to block. Yeah, I think we just push. Even if he kills one of our guys, we still kill him. So he has 6 blockers to our 7. Well, if he kills, I guess he'll hero now. So I think that's just game. Even if he has the removal for Angel. Yeah. Okay. This hand is just fine. And hopefully we can connect with one of our champions here. Might as well play around the Metal Misstep. Even though I don't think it's in his list. Oh, yuck. That is filthy. We could Mortar Pot here, but we're definitely just going to champion. There's no real other play. Now we just go ahead and drop Puresteel and then Sword to seal the deal. Okay, Diagraph Captain is pretty good. But I think we drop Mortar Pod here. Well, hang on a second. So if we drop Mortar Pod, we could potentially draw into another human. Make it the 4th champion. More likely though, we want to play Collar here first. Well, no, we drop Mortar Pod because if we draw a land, then we can just kill the Diagraph. Probably going to be killing Blood Artist, though. Just to remove the blocker. Okay, I guess we could theoretically just kill the Diagraph Captain. Does that change much? I think we just want to kill Blood Artist to prevent him from life gaining here. Yeah. So I guess in that case we just go ahead and drop Collar. Yeah. If we draw like another Collar, we can just get the equip and go nuts. Okay. Alright, so now, if we push with everybody, what happens? So, Messenger kills Champion. These champions die. He takes 4, goes to 6. Loses Ghoul and Messenger. He could also just, like, Edict the Puresteel. And this one here, take 5, go to 5. I think we actually really want to have Puresteel stay around. What is the play? Because like, ideally we want to go, like, Sword of Feast and Famine, free equip, kill him. He's got 1 card in hand, so he may not have the removal. So if he has the removal for the Puresteel, that gets much worse. we push into 5, we lose these two. He at least loses the diagraph. He bashes in for quite a bit. Bashes in for 6. We go to 10. We could just like not attack with Puresteel here. That actually seems fine. So if we just bash with like double champion, then he backswings for quite a bit. That actually just seems kind of awkward. I think we actually just want to sit here, since we have the Feast and Famine into the equip. Just want to make sure we don't lose. So even if he kills Puresteel, we still have Feast and Famine equipped. So he'll need 2 removal to take it out. Okay. And then we have the combo and we just kill him. Yeah. That works. And that should do it. Just going to go ahead and bring the champion in. Alright. So we will see you for the 4th and final round.